Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are gonna see about how to implement a background media uploader to our REST APIs in Flutter. Especially, it will be running in a separate isolate. So we'll see how to achieve that. So without any delay, let's get started. So now, first, let's add the Flutter uploader plugin. So it will be using to upload the media files or whatever the media files is, like a PDF or document, or whether it's a like a video or images, anything. So it will be just uploading the media files in a background mode, and you can also get the progress indicator. We can also implement that as a progress notification bar. So how the which like how much percentage it will be like sending the data to the server. And I'm gonna use the file picker to pick the file from the user device, and Flutter local notification. So which will be, I'm gonna implement the notifications. So I'm just need that. So first let's add these three libraries in our pubspec.yaml. So and now let's move on to main.dot. So yeah, here so first let's see the uploader. So I have written the uploader function as a separate class here. So it will be like upload in queue. So it will be like it will act as a queue, like it will be like uploading one by one. So I just made the my defined function here. So this is the Flutter uploader plugin which I'm gonna create on single instance here. It's called uploader, and by using that I'm just calling the enqueue method. So once I inside this, like I'll be passing the data as a multi-part form data. So I just put this class, and we have to give the URL, your endpoint URL with your base URL, and you're gonna give the method type to upload, like whether it's a post or put, you can define here. And after that, if you want to like pass any headers, so you can also like right here. And here the files part is comes here. So you have to give the file item. So inside this, I'm just giving the path, and it's a field name that you want to upload to a server. And this is what tag. So it will be just showing in our, if you want to show in it in notification, so you can achieve that by using the local notification. You can show the tag item. And that's also this is the basic setup here in a background uploader class which I have created. Let's see how to use this in our main. So first of all, we'll see. So here the main function comes. So here I'm just calling the notification listener function here. So here, so you have to give the if you want to like keep track about the process of your application, you have to give it as a top priority function in our application. So that's why this function is here. So you have to like ensure the initialized widgets, and you have to create the local notification plugin here. And so according to this plugin will not allow you to implement the notification, the progress notification in Android, I mean iOS side. So that's why I'm checking the platform here. So only if it's Android, I'm gonna just using the instance which I have created in a background uploader class over here. And by using that, I'm just listening the progress which is happening in our application. And here whenever I listen the progress, I'm just showing the notification here with the this value will be keep updating our progress thing in our notification Android side. So yeah, so once we have to give this icon. So for icon, if you want to show some our own icon, means you have to put it inside our Android like draw Android resource inside the res, I think drawable, yeah. So you have to make sure that the icon is present there, so then only it will be accepting. So otherwise you can't. So it will be keep on throwing the error. So please make sure that. And after that, I'm just listening the result now. So previously I was just listening the progress here. And after that, so for both Android and iOS, will be we can listen the result here. So you can also have the enum called upload task status. You can just use that as a successful. I'm just giving the title here. Once if it's a failed, I'm just uploading the field. So after it's a successful, I'm just triggering the another notification for user according to the user interface, and we have to just show it to the user, right? So that's why I'm implementing. So if it's a failed, it will be show the uploader will be failed. If it's a successful, this notification will be shown as the media uploaded successfully. So that's why I'm using here. And after that, we are gonna pass that background handler function which we have created above. We are gonna pass it to the set background handler function inside our uploader instance. So once we have done that, so these are all some basic notification setup. So it can be done. It's in the document only. There is no big thing here. And here comes the my app site. So I'm gonna have the my home page as my initial page. So I have declared the file over here, and so I'm gonna keep two elevator button here. One is for pick the file, and another one is for upload the file to the server. So once I pick the file, I'll be just showing the path inside our in between the those buttons. And when I click on the pick file, I'm just by using the platform pick files. I'm just picking the file and just storing it in a file variable. And once we click the upload file, so here I'm gonna listen the, if you want to listen into wherever you want, you can just call that instance. You have to initialize your Flutter uploader instance only once in throughout the app, so you have to just use that accordingly. So I'm just calling the uploader here. I'm just listening the result. So whenever if the all the process is completed, I'm just calling the clear uploads. So it will be like clearing the previous upload. So if it's not like we'll be getting the duplicates, so it will be keep on pushing that uploader. So that's why just clearing that. So you can also have the complete or cancel function here. If you want to, if it's cancel, you can just cancel all the uploader. And yeah, that's it. And here I'm just calling that upload and queue function, which is inside our, which we defined inside our background uploader class. And I'm just passing the file which is selected by the user. So that's it, guys. So now we'll see the output, how it works, and how it's doing. Yeah. So yeah, here I've just run my application, my Android emulator. So I'm gonna just pick the file from the downloads, and after that I'm just gonna hit the upload file. So as you can see, the notification bar is coming here with the progress indicator. So once it's completed, we have get the upload completed message here. As you can see, the worker result here. So worker result success for work. So our work also successfully completed. So this is how the background uploader works, by using the Flutter uploader plugin. So I hope you like this video, and please like and share, and do subscribe to our Breaking Code channel. And that's all for the today's video. We'll see you on next video. Stay tuned.